Okay, so let's write down a new little side title, which is solving using completing the square. Solving using completing the square. And this is only a little extension from what we've already done. It's not that difficult, to be honest. So let's have a go at this one here first. Solve the following quadratic, giving your answer accurate to 2 decimal places. Now, actually, this problem here probably would have been what if it says 2 decimal places? If it says 2 decimal places, how would I be solving this? Using the quadratic formula, yeah. So I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do a different one. Sorry. So the one I will do is there actually aren't that many questions here on this, but I'll do this one here. Here's the question. Solve using the completing the square, this one here. What? There's no K because I've got this from Corbett Maths. Okay, so just do this one for now. Solve using completing the square. X squared minus 6x plus 2. What I'll do is in a second, I'll try and find one that was on OCR or Excel. But for now, let's just do this one. So the first thing we need to do is complete the square. And I know that we know how to do this now. What's the first thing I need to do? Half the middle number, yeah, so it's going to be x minus 3 all squared, subtract what, please? What do I need to subtract? Negative 9, yes, so subtract 9 plus 2, and it's equal to 0 this time, it's still equal to 0. What do I need to do next then?
Need to do minus 9.
Yes, fine, simplify it, yes, good. So it's going to be x minus 3. X minus 3 all squared. What is minus 9 plus 2? Minus 7 is equal to 0. So we know how to do that part. And the next part is basically just solving that. The reason we couldn't solve it before was because there was 2 x's in here. So we couldn't make x the subject. When we complete the square, how many x's have I got? I've only got 1. Okay, so now I can make x the subject. So what do I need to get rid of first then? The minus 7, yes, so plus 7, which gives me x minus 3 all squared is equal to 7. What do I need to get rid of next? I have to get rid of the squared. Now, we've got to be really careful with this. Clap when it passes it. Ready? Go. Clap twice. Why? Because there are 2 solutions. What's the square root? Well, when I'm square rooting, what is the square root of that? It's plus or minus 7. You have to consider both. Okay? This here, x minus 3 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 7. That's where the plus or minus comes from. So it's going to be plus root 7 or minus root 7. And then what's the last little part then? What's the last little part? Add 3. So x is equal to 3 plus or minus root 7. And if I wanted to write them out separately, how would I write them? What's the first one going to be? X is equal to 3 plus root 7, or x is equal to 3 minus root 7. And you might notice that when you do them on your calculator, it does give you them like that, doesn't it? Yeah, it gives it you as a surd. Does that make sense? And if you put it in the quadratic formula, it might give it you as a third like that. Everybody all right with that? Should we have a go at one ourselves? Yeah? Let's have a little go then. All right. Can everybody have a go at this one here for me? Off you go. On your whiteboards. All right, let's have a look at this then. Let me see. Oh, this gives a good answer, doesn't it? Only one person carried right. Let's go through it. Okay, let's go through it. Great question, great answer. And all of you have just been robots and copied and stopped and not thought about the question. All of you pretty much. Let me see. Not you. Alright. So let's have a go then. What's the first thing I need to do here? Half the middle number. So it's going to be x plus 5 all squared minus what? Minus 25 plus 4. 24 is equal to 0. Simplify that, I get what? Minus 1 is equal to 0. Then what? Take what over? Take the 1 over. Yeah? So it's going to be x squared is equal to 1. Next, what's my next step? Square roots, yeah? So everybody here now put plus or minus root 1, which isn't wrong technically. But what is the square number? What is the square root of 1? 1. So it's going to be x plus 5 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 1, which is x plus 5 is equal to plus or minus 1. Yeah? The square root of 1 is 1. It is a square number. You can actually work it out. Then what do I do? What do I do last? Take 5. So x is equal to minus 5 plus or minus 1, which gives me 2 answers. What are those 2 answers? X is equal to minus 5 plus 1, which is minus 4. Or x is equal to minus 5 minus 1, which is minus 6. Now notice, we could have actually factorised it, this one, couldn't we? X minus 4, sorry, x plus 4, x plus 6. 4 times 6 is 24, 4 plus 6 is 10, which would have given us minus 4 and minus 6. Still gets the same answer. Okay, we could have factorised this because it's nice ones, but we've got to be smarter than that, okay? The square root of that. Alright, do you want to go to finish yourself? Okay, can everybody have a go at question 2 for me, please? In the booklet, question 2 for me in the booklet. We're going to move on from this in a second.